What up, YouTube? I am your host, Vam the God, aka the Bahama Tech. Today I'm going over a show with you on some bad computer habits to avoid while you're online. Technology has become an integral part of our daily lives, and it's important to practice good cyber hygiene. And no, I'm not talking about washing your computer with water, just the internet and using it safely and responsibly. Unless you want hackers to take over your identity, then carry on smart. But let's get right into it. Firstly, you should never share your personal information online. This includes your address, your phone number, and any other private information. Additionally, never, and I do mean never, give out your passwords or logins to anyone, even if they appear to be a trustworthy old lady with an Apple. We all know how that's going to turn out. Secondly, never open suspicious files from an untrustworthy source. Yes, that little PDF or a link from a friend that sent you to some sketchy sites that tells you, oh, they need some money so they could send me home, please, because I'm stuck in another country. Don't fall for it. I believe you. You're better than this. These files can be malware or a virus that can be harmful to your computer, phone, and can even damage sensitive personal data or in Bahamianese. What are you doing, King? You trying to duck your phone and wipe it? Thirdly, be cautious about using public Wi-Fi networks. Using public Wi-Fi networks is convenient, but there's a risk of hackers or some other malicious individuals intercepting your data. Imagine trying to log into Facebook, typing in the correct credentials, never actually getting onto the server. Then you notice you're trying to connect to facebook.com or some IP address from another dimension. If you must connect using a public network, ensure that the password is secure for the Wi-Fi network, or make sure that the VPN that you're using isn't hacked for a month and they didn't even notice or whatever. But remember, habit 1 before you connect. And finally, don't download pirated content. Even though soul-sucking corporations have turned your favorite applications into monthly subscription-based trash, downloading copywritten material is illegal. You could get in trouble with the law, but then again, I'm not telling you to go to a torrent site and download as much of them as you can. That would be wrong of me. Yeah, you see. In addition, pirated content often contains malicious software that can harm your computer if you're not careful. So it's best to avoid it altogether. Like most old Bahamians say, prevention is better than cure. So I can give you some preventative methods that you can actually use. One would be a firewall. So this one here would be a firewall for the Mac OS called Little Snitch. This would give you a trace route of anything or any server that's connected to your computer. You can choose to block that pathway to your computer through the internet using a firewall. So anything that's connected can be disrupted or stopped from sending data packets out of your machine. You can also install IDSs, which is an intrusion detection system that can actually check and see if there's any anomalies on your internet connection. I use a Mac, so there's not really much need for an antivirus. There's only about 5 viruses for Mac. I joke, I kid. But in all seriousness, there are more than 1 billion malware programs out there, and less than 10% of them are for the Mac. Another great hardware item you can get is probably a physical firewall. Physical firewalls, they block in and outgoing traffic ports. Some have built-in antivirus systems and other encryption-based software applications, so you can choose different ones. The best one I can suggest to you right now is the Dell SonicWall. Dell SonicWall has different ones that are either enterprise, or you can have a home-based one, something very simple. I'll show you an example of a home-based one. Most of these are enterprise. Here's a prime example of one, and there's another one right here. So these two are robust, and you can hook these up to your cable modem and plug your wireless router into it, where you can issue IP addresses from the router. Encryption is another method. If you want to send files, you can just encrypt the file using a couple programs here and there, and you can take those files and email the file and then send the key later in person or through another text messaging service. That way they'll know exactly how to get into the file, and you'll be able to read the information that someone sends to you. We have an oldie but goodie called GPG. Now, pretty good password is what it usually is called, but GPG is something that you can send encrypted emails through any email service. So if you have a Gmail account and you want to send an encrypted email, you can set it up with Firebird or an emailing service like Mail in Mac. You can set it up through there. Just add the encryption to it, and then you can send an encrypted email in 256-bit encryption. So there are ways to circumvent people trying to hack you. You can do this with all your files, and you can encrypt everything in AES so that if you are hacked, no one can actually read or duplicate the information they came for. Well, ladies and gents, that's all I got for you today. And sorry for the late upload. I just know that you guys wanted to prepare for the Super Bowl. Don't forget to stop by Vid & Co for all your marketing needs. And don't forget to stop by Quantum Logic for all your PC and Mac repairs. We are here 9 to 6 through the weekdays. And on Saturday, it's 12 to 2. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content. And feel free to leave a comment down below for anything you'd like me to cover in a topic. Well, see you later, and link up, YouTube.